Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Pete from Mom is Gonna Be Pissed. In this episode, we have a few audio difficulties, just things that couldn't be fixed, some issues with the memory cards, and it wasn't worth it to go back and re-record the entire episode. So bear with us as we continue to work out the kinks here. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the episode.
All right, man. No, I don't think the earth is flat. Let it go. Just fucking enough. It's not flat. I'm just, all right, whatever.
But, yeah, dude. You said to let it go. I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
Well, you keep bringing it up. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Didn't see you there. My name's Steve. This is Pete. Welcome to Mom is Gonna Be Pissed.
What's up? Episode 7 or 8?
I think this is 8. Pretty sure it's 8. The notes or the script say 8.
Oh, the script. That's right.
So, yeah. How's your week been going?
Good. Pretty chill so far. I mean, not too much. Just making a bench and doing some template carving and some signs for people. And but other than that, pretty standard week.
Pretty sweet shiv.
Yeah, or extreme butter knife.
Extreme butter knife. Yeah, I think it's dope. So, yeah, I got my vaccine shot.
Yeah, how do you feel?
One. I feel fine. It's not even it just feels like a light bruise, but yeah, I felt fine. I kind of it was weird. I was driving home, and I kind of felt lightheaded, and then I really tried to milk it too. I think I just need to go lay down and take the night off.
Yeah, but Katie also got it too, so she's like, I felt fine.
Yeah, the first shot you're fine. You don't even feel the first shot. But no, I just really kind of they say when you get a shot like that to really move your arm as much as possible. So I was lifting weights.
Do they do? Is it intramuscular? Like they just jab into your arm, like the fatty part of your arm?
Well, I have 0. I'm 9% body fat since I've been fasting. But no, yeah, it's in your arm. Where else would they shoot it in? What other?
Oh, I don't. I mean, I guess they
forehead?
don't lobotomy.
I started to undo my pants, and they're
well.
"Sir," but
this isn't that type of exam, sir.
Yeah, it's not that type of shot. Yeah, it was a trip I did through Kaiser. And it's all just 5 questions, and I wasn't even trying. A coworker of mine, she's like, it's super easy.
What do they ask you? What do you mean? You have to pass a test before you can get it?
Dude, it's not even that. They give you the typical COVID questions, have you had the symptoms? Have you come in contact? Have you traveled? And then it's what's your age? What city do you live in? And what's your how do you qualify to become? What is your qualification to get the COVID shot, the vaccine? Mm-hmm. So my company somehow fell into healthcare.
Okay.
So we have a letter from our higher ups and everything.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then all of a sudden it's okay, we'll send you an email within 24 hours. And within sometime the next day, I had an email, and they're like, okay, pick an appointment time. I was like, oh shit, I guess we're doing this. So I picked it, and then I went and got it done, and it was crazy. It was at Cal Expo. They have these 2 huge, yeah. That's where they were doing all the testing too.
Oh, okay.
So they have these 2 huge exhibit halls, and you just kind of go there and line up, and they just herd you through it. And dude, the fucking lady in front of me, I'm standing there, we're all outside, and her back was to me. And as you get closer, there's a lady just kind of greeting you. She goes, hi. And the lady in front of me goes, are there any masks? And then she turns around and she's not wearing a mask.
Are you 6 feet apart? Or are you pretty close? Or
I mean, yeah, give or take 6 feet.
Okay.
But still, it's
But I mean, you're outside too, right?
Yeah, but we're a year into this. Everyone is just conditioned to wear a mask now.
Not everybody does though.
No, not here in Lodi. They don't.
Yeah.
I actually saw 2 guys at Home Depot the other day not wearing masks, which is I get it, but whatever. Personal choice.
Well, they're saying the people who first got their shots, they should be fine. They don't have to be on restriction anymore.
Yeah, but they're just saying you still wear a mask.
Well, yeah, right. I mean, if you want to protect yourself or
yeah, but like if you got your shot, I got my shot, and then like somebody else, like your neighbor got his shot, we can all hang out together.
Right.
That hasn't been stopping anybody before, but it's just kind of less of a. Now we can all sit on the couch together.
Yeah. What's crazy is the exposure notifications on your phone. Do you have those turned on? Like
I had them turned on, but I don't get them.
I don't get them in. Well, that's only if it only sends you a notification if you were at a place where somebody got infected.
Oh well, I'm good then.
Well, yeah. I mean, because that's what's crazy is how that works. Is like they know where you are.
Yeah, they're tracking you on your phone.
Right. And then if somebody, like you go eat at a restaurant, a worker at that restaurant got sick, they're going to notify you.
Yeah. It's pretty insane, man. Like, I don't know. I think in this last year we've learned a lot about like.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you kind of have to.
Yeah. But so anyway, I was just like, then I was like, well, she's like 80. It probably is going to take her 40 minutes to walk back to her car to get her. She probably got halfway here and realized she didn't have it.
Yeah, I've done that a handful of times.
Yeah. But yeah, they just kind of like corral you through. And I had my, it's Kaiser, so it's like they just need your card and your driver's license, and then they give you like the card and they write it out, like the date, and then you get up to the counter, and they take your stuff and I go, oh, do you need my letter to prove? He's like, no, you're good. And my coworker had told me this. She said the same thing. And the guy was like, nah, we're just kind of going on the honor system here.
What letter? Like,
it's like a letter that my company had written out. Like, hey, we are, we're healthcare workers because of these reasons.
Right.
Dude, they didn't ask any of it. But then I was thinking, I was like, well, I entered all that stuff.
Well, I think because now they're kind of at the point where like.
It doesn't matter. Get it to everybody.
Yeah.
And the Johnson & Johnson one is like coming sooner and sooner too. Like it's already approved. I think they're just waiting on the shipments to get here.
Yeah.
So, so like I'm standing there and they kind of, I talk with the guy and he's like, all right, just wait for somebody to call you. And there's probably like 15 little stations of people just, and it's like one after another. They're just banging them out. And so I go over in this little, like, she was like 5 feet tall. She goes, can you sit down for me? I was like, oh, it's because I'm taller than her. Like,
just
like
your thigh.
running jump. I'm like, oh, my ribs and my heart. And I was like, oh, okay. She goes, yeah, I don't want you to, everyone reacts differently. I don't want you to pass out or anything. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, it's just a shot. And she goes, you'd be surprised. Yeah. So I sat down, she did it. And then she's like, okay, now you're just going to go wait in the waiting area for 15 minutes, which because people do like have these like lightheaded spells or there was a dude on a gurney with an oxygen tank. What
the fuck?
Yeah. They gave him the chloroquine or whatever it was.
Bleach?
Yeah, the bleach. So you didn't, then you just sit there for 15 minutes. They're just like, watch.
They just have to monitor you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like after you give blood, they do the same thing.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. And like the lady comes over, she goes, how you feeling?
Do you get any cookies or orange juice or anything?
No. They had pretty good music playing though. And then, they're like, all right, see ya. They give you a mask, you get a sticker, and that's it. And then.
But that was the first one, right?
First one. So I go back at the end of the month for the second one, and that's the one. That's the one everyone says you usually get sick on. But I got the Pfizer one. The Moderna one, I think, is the one that's getting everyone sick.
I don't know too much about it.
I don't know.
But is it the same thing? Like you go back to the same.
Same.
Is it the same exact dose, or is it like a pile of shot 1 and shot 2 kind of thing?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if like number 2 is like a bigger dose or a lesser. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Because people were there for their second doses, and they were saying like, congratulations, like all that shit. Okay. So, the only side effect that I really felt was I was pretty tired that night, but I was out with Rusty like that night before.
Oh, okay. Well,
I didn't go to bed till like 12:30, which is hella late for me. I kind of had a headache, and I had diarrhea. So I don't know if that was like a combination.
Burger King? Did you have Burger King again?
No, I honest to God, I'm never eating Burger King ever again in my life. That's the thing, dude. I've been doing so good. I've been fasting. I think today's the 20th day of my fast.
Okay.
Of like sticking to it hardcore. Like
really? That's good,
dude. I've only broken fast like maybe 3 or 4 times. Okay. And like when I am hungry, like at night, like last night I was pretty hungry. I just had like some sunflower seeds.
So what's your weight at?
Well, that's the thing. My weight is still all fucked up because our scale is kind of fucked up.
But see, what will happen is you won't lose muscle mass because of this. If anything, so I mean, if you're a pretty, if you're a person who is pretty active, then you might not necessarily lose pounds, but you'll gain muscle. So it'll kind of just even itself out.
Yeah, and I have been like lifting like these like 12-pound weights or whatever we have.
Okay.
Just getting fucking shredded. It's crazy. But what were we talking about? Oh, fasting. Yeah, no, it's still so like when you put the scale down and you don't touch it, it's like 3 pounds up.
Oh, you have one of like the old school like.
Yeah, you step on it.
Yeah.
So it's always kind of like at 3 pounds.
But isn't there like a little dial on the back you can adjust?
I looked at it. I didn't look too hard. But yeah, so I figured like whatever it is, just take away 3.
3, okay.
Yeah, so it's like 217. So yeah, I have lost some weight. But yeah, I've been sticking to it pretty. But like today, I was coming down. I was fucking tired. I knew we were going to be doing this podcast, and it was going to take forever. And like the only thing was like, okay, I'm probably not going to end up eating until like 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I just fucking
what?
made the horrible fucking decision of eating at Burger King because it was the only place from Sacramento to here that I knew was like.
Oh, because you're from 5, huh?
Yeah, in the area I was in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just right there.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know how you can get fucking nauseous on a chicken sandwich, but it was disgusting.
Did you get the classic chicken sandwich,
Yeah.
the old school?
Dude, I don't fuck with anything I don't know about.
Yeah.
Like, what do I get? The Texas Whopper?
Yeah.
Dude, that was just gross.
Yeah.
Like, to the point where I was just like, I don't know, finish this thing. I just needed something in my stomach. But, yeah, I mean, had a dentist appointment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's this wasp nest thing first?
Oh, I don't know how I went down a wasp nest rabbit hole on YouTube.
What?
Just like extractions.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Dude, I don't like
I
yellow
thought you had
jackets.
one.
No, I don't like yellow jackets. I don't like that shit. But like watching those guys go in and take them out, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they wear like full like bee suits type
Yeah.
stuff, and then they just suck them out with like shop vacs.
Or dude, there was one where this guy was like, I just want to try this, and it was like a channel. He just took duct tape and covered the hole, and then just left it and started poking it, just to see what would happen.
And what happened?
He knocked it down, and they all just
Like covered what hole?
the main hole that they go into.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So there's that. Dude, there was one. It's the
Asshole.
entire inside of a car.
Holy
Have
shit!
you seen that? Mm-mm. Dude, they get in and they just destroy the inside of this car.
Because their nest is like almost like a paper mache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's they call it wood paper or some shit like that. And it's like whatever they eat, they puke it back up, and that's what they use as their nest.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one where it was like the whole, like this house had like a closet type area, and they got back in there, and it was like, the guy was like, it's generations.
Oh yeah.
It was like 7, which I guess is like a season or something. They call it the 7 seasons or generations. And he was just like pulling shit out, and he lifted it up, and there's just like thousands of these yellow jackets underneath there.
Jesus.
I'd just fucking move. Or like, I don't know what I would do. Like, I got stung like 6 times a couple summers ago, and they don't
By a yellow jacket or
yeah,
bee?
No, yellow jacket, because we had them. They
Yellow jackets are worse, right? Because they can keep stinging, can't they? They don't die like bees.
No, they don't die.
Okay.
But like, and it sucked too because it would hurt, and then it would go away, and then it would come back.
Right.
Like, it would go on and off for like a couple hours.
I've never been stung by one. That sounds terrible.
No, they're fucking pieces of garbage is what they are.
Have you seen those the Asian killer wasps or whatever?
It's racist. You can't.
Well, but they're like fucking, or hornets. I think they're hornets.
The murder hornet?
Yeah, the murder hornet. Have you seen those fucking things? They're huge.
Yeah, they're huge. And that was like the whole thing with COVID. Everyone was like, fuck, now we got murder hornets coming to the United States. I think they found like 3 of them.
Yeah.
And they killed them immediately. Mm-hmm. But yeah, those things are like the size of your thumb.
Yeah.
They're nuts.
They're crazy.
There's
they literally, they like, was it bees or is it hornets? They come and they kill all the other yellow jackets, I think. But they like, I think they decapitate them or something. They cut, like, the way they fucking kill the hive is insane.
Yeah, they do it almost like a praying mantis style.
Yeah, like they just rip them in half.
Fuck them off. Dude, we were watching. So on Disney Plus, they have National Geographic, and we've been watching all these like nature shows with the girls. And so, like, it's like kid stuff. So it's like
Battle of Kruger.
Yeah, Battle of Kruger, wasp nests, just fucking prolapse videos. They gotta learn the body. What was I gonna say? So anyway, like, there's a movie on National Geographic. It's like The Secret Life of the King Cobra.
Okay.
Dude, that might be the creepiest goddamn thing on the face of the earth.
A king cobra?
A king cobra?
Why?
Dude, they're fucking insane. They're just creepy as shit. I don't like them at all.
Well,
I'm cool with snakes, man. Like, they don't really get to me.
That's what I was gonna ask. Are you like afraid of snakes?
Not
or,
really.
okay.
Like a rattlesnake, I don't want to be around. Or like anything poisonous, but like a boa constrictor.
Yeah, but that's like what other besides like a garden snake and a boa constrictor? What else isn't poisonous? Aren't they fucking pretty much all deadly?
Much of them.
Well, I guess constrictor. They just squeeze the shit out of you until you die.
Like, I would probably rather get bitten by a boa constrictor than be within like.
Isn't that what Jake the Snake had? Like a ball python or like a ball boa constrictor?
Boa constrictor.
Yeah.
Well, there was that dude growing up that had one. Remember, he was friends with like mom was friends with Charlie.
Charlie, yeah.
He had epilepsy. And he also had one of those gas pedals in his truck that was a foot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember that. He was like super proud.
Didn't he? Yeah, didn't he like get hit in the head as a kid?
I think he had like a traumatic brain injury and he got epilepsy, so he just like shook all the time.
Yeah.
But he had one, and I remember he would bring it over here.
Yeah,
and like
now you say that, I vaguely remember that.
I think he's dead. I think he died like years ago.
Oh, really?
But like, he brought it over, and like. We would put it. I remember there's a picture of me somewhere like wearing it.
Why was mom friends with that guy?
I think she was friends with his family through church.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a picture, and I just remember being like thinking about that recently. Like, that's fucking nuts. Like a 7-year-old with just a boa constrictor, with some dude with epilepsy. He's like, and then mom. Like, what if? Like, what if that thing just was like, fuck this shit, and just started squeezing my
strangling
face?
you?
Like,
yeah. But it wasn't that big. It wasn't a huge one. I mean, if a 7-year-old's holding it, it's not like usually they have to have like a team of people fucking carry it.
Well, that's like a special one. It's like the crazy albino one that you see at like the National Zoo or whatever. But like, what do you do in a situation? Do you kill it? Because it's all muscle, and the muscle, if you cut a muscle, it just retracts, so it's gonna like squeeze tighter and tighter.
Right. I mean, what do you like snap its neck? But how? I mean, if you're being strangled to death.
You choke it out?
Again, though, that's like anaconda size, though, dude.
Yeah.
Like a little fucking ball python, like, I don't know, a 6-foot long one. I think you could probably handle just fine.
Yeah, you could probably take out a ball python.
Yeah.
Just stomp on it. That's all honestly, that's all you're gonna do is put your
foot. Or just grab it and just whip it like that.
Yeah, like that. Or just put your foot on its head and just start stomping on its body. That's what I would do.
We got a lot of fucking morbid animal stories in this show.
Think about it. If you get it in a choke, right, you're choking out, the rest of its body is going to be going, and then its body's going to wrap around your head.
It's not like the cartoon.
It might be.
Whipping
you don't
around.
know that. How many times have you fought a snake?
Oh, I live in reality, bro.
That is reality.
No, they're not just whipping around. They're going to like wrapping around your body and trying to constrict you.
I'm just saying, if push came to shove, I had to fight a snake,
or a giraffe, or a freaking dog, or anything else. Cougar,
wolf,
milf,
donkey, a milf. Get in a fight with a milf. Just swing it like trying to come at you with a Chardonnay. Fuck!
Whoa! Fuck
Brenda,
you, bitch.
Brenda. So yeah, I don't know. But dude, cobras are. Ugh.
Well, why? What is it about them that's different than other snakes?
They're just creepy, dude. I don't know. It's just
because of the hood. Like what?
Yeah, it's all that. Like, and they get to be big, and they're weird. They kind of like dominate wherever they go.
But you can fucking tame them with a flute, and they fucking sit there and dance.
Yeah, I don't know how real that actually is.
No, dude. There's videos of dudes flute taming.
That's a great like pickup line type thing. Like first date, like already like secret talents. Like I trained a cobra with a flute.
I could tame a fucking wild
and just
cobra.
have it like in a basket. And it was so we don't have the iPad this episode, so I have to look up shit. So that was my rabbit hole that I went down one night.
How many did you watch it for? How long?
Quite a few. I may have subscribed to one channel. Or then there's like them pulling molten lava, not lava, molten, the melted metal down into like ant holes.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
The copper, or aluminum.
Yeah.
Pour those down, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a neat centerpiece for a table.
Mm-hmm. But it looks kind of weird. Like, if you didn't know what it was, you'd just be like, yeah, that's weird. Just like kind of like a tree.
Yeah, it looks like a weird bush.
Yeah.
So, but, had my first dentist appointment.
Your first dentist appointment?
In, guess how long?
20 years.
Nope.
15 years.
Mm-mm.
10 years. No. What, 5 years?
4 years. 2017, baby.
Okay. That's good. That's when you should probably go sooner than that.
Yeah, you're supposed to go twice a year.
Yeah.
So I figured I'm only out 8 visits.
Okay.
It's not that great. It's not 10 visits.
Okay, why?
Anyway, I've had a toothache on this tooth for probably like a week and a half now. And you know who doesn't find not going to the dentist impressive? Dentists.
Oh. Yeah.
I called and the receptionist is like, did you go anywhere else in between your last visit
Do
with
we
us?
not have your records?
And I was like, you mean like traveling? Like due to COVID? And she goes, no, dentists. Have you been to a dentist since 2017? I was like, oh, no, just you.
Yeah.
I kind of think it's a racket, but like, so I've had this toothache, and so I go in and she's looking at it. She's like, well, you may have fractured
The
it.
receptionist?
This is in the lobby. There's some random dude. What are you here for? My tooth hurts. Let me see. Where's your mask? And she's like, well, you may have fractured it. I was like, how do you fracture a tooth? And she goes, did you bump it on anything? I'm like, not that I remember.
Eating coconuts?
Yeah, I was just fucking, I don't know what. And then she's like, well, and this is a tooth. I don't know if you remember this or not. This tooth was growing sideways in my
Yeah, they had to like hook like a fucking jack a chain to it and like pull it down and shit.
And I was explaining to this dentist like my experience with that and then braces, and fucking what a complete ripoff that shit was. She goes, you had braces for 4 years?
Did you?
Yeah,
I didn't know you had them
all through
that
high school. All through high school.
Oh, fuck.
And like I think like midway through senior year.
But I thought it was
turned
just to correct that tooth, wasn't it?
Dude, it was, it was fucking stupid. But I think as soon as I turned 18, I went to the dentist office and was like, take them off. And they're like, we need your parents' consent. And I was like, I'm 18, take them off.
Yeah.
I don't care. And they did it. They had to. And then she was like, did you get a retainer? I said, no. And she goes, oh, well, that's why everything's like all fucked up in your mouth again. So she's like, you might want to consider braces. And I was like, Jesus, no.
Why?
No.
What's wrong with your teeth?
There's gaps.
Okay.
Like right there. It's not bad. It's more of just like I don't personally like it, but I can live with it. It's fine.
Right. Does it hurt or bother you or
Well,
anything?
no. So I have this tooth. Anyways, that's hurting. It doesn't, like, it just looks, I don't like the way it looks, but whatever. So I was telling her about it, and she's looking at it, and she goes, well, you may have fractured it. I can't quite tell. Then I told her about the surgery, and she's like, oh, okay. So she was looking at it, and she's like, oh, it looks like there might be like some decay in the gum. So she's like, at some point, like it may not have healed correctly. There might be like just a cavity that's taken forever to form. Mm-hmm. So I gotta go back next week. But I was like, what are the chances of just getting a silver tooth? And she's like, oh, we do those sometimes, ha ha ha. Every once in a while, insurance covers it. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, really? And she goes, are you serious? I was like, yeah, I always thought it'd be kind of cool to have like a silver tooth. Like,
what?
When you smile.
On either side?
I mean, maybe.
Okay, if they were symmetrical, maybe, but...
Yeah, I think it's a cool look. Like, if you have a silver tooth.
Yeah, I mean...
If you're like...
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It depends, like... If you have, like, a grill, that would look kind of fucking weird, but I don't know.
Just one silver tooth.
And not one. One looks kind of trashy to me.
It's not here.
Well, I know it doesn't matter where it is.
It's a tooth that is kind of hidden, but still in plain view. So if you're like, hey, they're like, yeah, that guy's got a silver tooth.
That guy doesn't take care of his teeth.
Or that dude's a bank robber from the 40s.
You're right.
I didn't think about that. I just thought it'd like be a cool
That guy has no personal hygiene or dental hygiene.
I do. I brush twice a day.
That's not what your wife says.
Sometimes. I also wanted to see if they could grind it down because it's kind of sharp, pointy, and I just fuck with it all the time. But
yeah, I didn't know you had them for 4 years. I remember you had braces, but I thought it was like junior high.
no, it was freshman year to like senior when I turned 18. And I went in there.
But because you never had like fucking jagged or fucked up teeth, I thought it was just all to like fix that one tooth.
Yeah.
But why did you have to get braces top and bottom to fix that one tooth up top?
I don't know. Oh, and I had hella pointy teeth. These front ones right here are veneers because my cans were like, yeah, they're veneers. And they're kind of shitty looking too.
But when did you get those on?
Like around the same time. Because
really?
these teeth were super pointy. So I was telling
I do
her.
remember that. Like having pointy teeth. With the dentist just filing down.
I think so. I think they like file them down. They just put the cap on. So it's probably just like this weird little stub thing. I should get them taken off just to see.
They have little baby teeth.
Little baby teeth. And not tell anybody. Just like roll into the office. Hey guys. Yeah, just tons of selfies. What are your teeth? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So,
I've always had these.
and then like at one point I was like, what if I just had all my teeth removed? And I just had like the
Dentures?
not
veneers.
Well, yeah, like all veneers.
Permanent veneers.
Yeah, yeah.
Because can't you can have all your teeth removed and they put in like...
Dude, it looks fucking painful.
Yeah.
I was watching some YouTube.
Oh, fuck.
Rabbit
Don't
hole
do
on
that.
those. No, it was nuts.
They like
dude.
drill into your bone, like your fucking skull.
And they
yeah.
basically put like a socket in there and then they just like screw the tooth down and like it clicks in somehow.
Get them made of wood, like George Washington.
Some wood teeth. Is that oak? It's actually apple.
But that'd be cool just to like change them out, like, you know, get different sets of different kinds of teeth.
You have like your logo.
All right.
Ooh, red, white, and blue.
Yeah, for the different seasons or different holidays.
4th of July.
Yeah.
So,
St. Patty's Day, they're all green.
yeah. So yeah, I don't know. We'll follow up. I have follow-up dentist appointments next week.
So she said she thought it was fractured. One was fractured or whatever. How did she not know?
I don't know. That's another good question.
She's looking from across the room. She's like, look, I can't tell from here.
I know it's fucked up. I was like, oh, kind of. She's like, how bad's the pain? I was like, well, I have a really high pain tolerance. And she's like, well, does it like? I was like, if anything, it's just kind of annoying.
Oh, okay.
Like when I drink something cold or like not even like lukewarm cold, like I can feel it. And I was like, I bit into some ice, and she goes, please don't bite into ice.
Oh, really?
I was like,
is that bad for you?
Yeah, ice is super bad. She's like, more people come in with cracked teeth because of ice than like domestic abuse.
Do you ever use that Act Restoring mouthwash? It's supposed to like restore or fill. It's actually good. I've used it I thought I had like a cavity at one point, and I used that shit, and it fucking filled it right up.
All right, we'll also try that mouthwash though.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
So they did one thing I thought was weird was you had I had to wash my mouth out with hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, it's fucking gross.
It tastes like shit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was like, why? And she goes, well, it eliminates the bacteria supposedly.
It does.
And I was like, oh, okay.
It's what it's like in like whitening toothpaste and stuff.
Oh, really?
But you can it basically bleaches your teeth.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So if you do it all the time, it'll actually make your teeth
It
whiter.
tasted like somebody farted in my mouth.
Yeah, and
then
it
I had
foams up
like
a ton.
Yeah, and I had like immediate cotton mouth.
Yeah,
It's
terrible.
horrible. So, but yeah, we'll next episode we'll have an update on my possibly fractured / decaying tooth.
Or if you come in with a silver
tooth.
tooth. No.
Yeah, it could be a silver tooth. I'm pretty stoked on that. Do you think you'd make a good private investigator?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Cause I mean, especially nowadays with like all the like shit you can do, like trackers and stuff you can put on your phone and things that you can fucking, I don't know, you can search anybody and find their fucking address and all that. So yeah, I think it'd be pretty easy.
I think part of the fun would be like stalking somebody though.
Well, if they don't know it, or they're not expecting, they're not looking over their shoulder constantly, I think it'd be super easy. I mean, you just blend in. You're just like a fucking dude.
Yeah, I feel like I've watched enough serial killer things that.
Why? But yeah, first of all, why are you asking me this?
I'm just asking. It's a question.
Are you planning on becoming one, or
dude? If somebody
one?
was like, "Man, I wish I could hire someone to like follow my ex-wife around and like just see what she's up to," I'd be like, "I'll do it."
Yeah, usually those could.
I need a less conspicuous car though. But
remember something about Mary though? He hired that one dude, and he ended up falling in love with her. Like, you don't want that.
There is that.
Yeah.
So we do have to be careful of that.
But if she's already your ex, like, then it doesn't matter.
I think I could do it. I think I'd be good at it. Creeping around, like being.
I mean, if you're already
sneaky.
a pretty creepy person, it probably just comes natural to you.
But I don't know. I think it'd be a pretty cool job. So.
I don't think it pays very much though.
I think it's per job.
Right. And how many
And it
people
depends
are...
on like what they need too.
Well, yeah. Well, I would think they probably acquire a bunch of shit that they probably use for each job, or they already have.
But it's like,
you would already have
I
what
think
you need.
my husband's cheating on me. Can you prove it? And I'm like, I'm your guy.
Yeah. Like, I'll
And then it turns out the guy's hella cool, and you end up hanging out with him and just like partying with him all the time.
Yeah, I don't know what this bitch is talking about.
Yeah, he's cheating on her with me. Fucking ruling every night. We're going rock climbing 2 weeks from now. He's in my social bubble now, hanging out all the time. So yeah, I think it'd be a pretty fun job actually.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. Like,
Or
if
a mole, being a mole, like being planted into somewhere, like undercover boss or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think that would be kind of fun. Like if you own the company and you went in and this guy, but they give him such shitty disguises. I mean, like if you saw some dude like with wearing the wig or the mustache and shit, like you'd be like, dude, why are you wearing a fake wig
had, like,
to work?
Richard Branson going into the airline, and it's like, first of all, that dude's like super handsome and has like bright white hair. So he's kind of hard not to spot.
Yeah, but like the fucking, owner of Taco Bell going in, like, who knows what even that dude looks like anyways? Like,
Well, he's probably some old weird dude.
well, right, but I mean, the fucking 19-year-old cashier's not even gonna know what that dude looks like. So why do you have to wear all these disguises and shit?
Oh, speaking of like shitty employees, did I tell you about my Lowe's experience?
No, but Lowe's is fucking terrible.
Yeah, I'm a Home Depot guy. Even though they like a lot of their money went towards Trump, but whatever. It's easy to. I just know Home Depot. I went there I had some time to kill for something, and I went into Lowe's because Katie's like, "Oh, if you're out, buy Comet." And wherever we went was closed, but there was a Lowe's next door, so I was like, "Oh, it's just like Home Depot. They have Comet," and they didn't. They had all the cleaning stuff, but no Comet. And I asked the dude, I was like, "Hey, no Comet?" I didn't say it like that. I actually had like a legit
No comment.
He's like,
Super snooty.
no.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you guys don't have any of the cleaning Comet stuff.
The
And
good shit?
He just kind of looks up and down the aisle and he goes, guess not. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I've actually helped a lady in there when the worker didn't know what she was looking for or where to find it. I've actually like helped a lady go find it. Like,
Yeah,
they're
it's
fucking
nuts.
terrible.
Home Depot's the same way. Whenever I'm at Home Depot and I need help with anything, I just go find like the oldest looking dude there.
Yeah.
That looks like he's probably been in Vietnam or something. That guy like knows where everything's at. But then we were over in the barbecue section looking at stuff, and this lady goes, "Hey, do you have the hot dog skewers? Like the kebab skewers?" Same dude looks around and goes, "Guess not. If we did, they'd be over here." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And I'm like, "Who the fuck is this? Did you even work here?"
Yeah.
But it's not hard. Like I knew a dude that used to work at a Home Depot, and I was like, "Dude, what's the training like there?" He goes, "You just watch a couple videos, and then if you don't know what to do, you just go find somebody that like actually works in that department, or you just say you're on break." And I wasn't blown away because it makes complete sense. But once I found out that they just use the app the employee.
Oh yeah, right. To scan your items and shit to see. Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, do you guys have hot dog skewers? They're like,
Right.
I don't know. I thought it was like some special machine.
No.
And then one day I was like, is that just the app? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, oh, well, get the fuck out of here. What are you even here for?
Yeah. I don't need you.
Yeah, I don't need you. So, but the Home Depot I go to doesn't always have internet. So, like, the reception kind of sucks. So sometimes I do need that guy. But,
Like, hey, what do you got? You got Verizon? You
yeah.
got AT&T?
You got, T-Mobile? So, but yeah. Shit. What if I can say one more time? Oh, so this is one thing I was going to talk about. So we have our mom is going to be pissed Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
We have the weirdest fucking algorithm. Like when you go to like your search or whatever, and it has like your search, you go to like search somebody, but then it has like that huge page, like the file of all the pictures that you can scroll through. Do you not know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Like the main, like the search. Yeah.
That?
Okay.
The one for mom is going to be pissed is no joke, all face tattoos.
Why?
I don't know. It's all face tattoos or like crazy like blackout tattoos. Like that.
That's a tattoo?
Yeah, you haven't seen that shit?
No.
It's where people just will do.
Why would you want to get your blacked out like that?
You've never seen this shit?
I mean, I've seen people who do like their upper arm or something like that, but I've never seen like their hand. That's fucking kind of weird.
There is some wild shit. But yeah, it's all just like weird.
Damn, that's kind of man. How do they?
Or face tats?
They just use like a shading needle, huh? Which is like
no, there's like this crazy like gauge. It's like a big ass needle. It's multiple needles.
That's what I say. It's like a bunch of needles.
Yeah, a lot of face tats. This guy keeps popping up.
Oh God.
I'll send you a picture. You can include him.
No.
But yeah, it's just I was kind of going through it the other night. And I'm like, what?
That was like Tommy Lee.
That did not look like Tommy Lee.
I said kind of looked like Tommy Lee. If he had horns and a fucking...
And 55 piercings in his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blackout stuff's fucking nuts. This chick got her whole butt done.
It looks... Why does it look... It looks like hair. Or like... It looks like an animal's backside. Like...
An animal's backside?
Yeah, it does.
I mean... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's this guy. This guy looks fucking ridiculous.
Why would you fucking want that?
My body, my choice. That?
No, dude.
You're not feeling it?
No, not at
There's
all.
a lot of face tats too on here. It's just a very bizarre algorithm. It's like, where is it coming from? Why is it like?
Well,
this?
it depends on what your search. It's whatever you.
I didn't search.
It's whatever you subscribe to or follow. That's what it comes up in your.
Well, I don't know. We don't really follow Facebook.
I don't follow. I'm not even a part of that. That's all you. So I just fucking
look at this.
tag you and
look
shit.
At that dude. Oh, it's like a real life gorilla.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Straight up.
Wait. So yeah, it was just a really bizarre algorithm. I was just going through. I'm like, it's all face tats. It's all blackout tats.
Yeah. Well, it's whoever you follow and whatever you search.
All we do is follow like Food's Gone Wild, like weird other local podcasts.
Yeah, I was gonna say how many people do we follow on there?
Just a lot. I mean, we have 6.5 million followers, or just 84. No, I mean it's it's nothing. But what we did do is reach out to our fans and ask questions, which I realized does kind of hacky. But we were kind of running low on content. So, did I send you all these questions?
You sent me.
There's quite a few of them. We'll kind of skip around. We don't have to ask all of them. This one comes from Jeremy, a friend of mine. If you could kill someone and get away with it scot-free, but everyone would know you did it, would you?
So like an OJ situation?
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know. Would you want to live like OJ?
OJ doesn't give a fuck.
No, he doesn't.
Dude, he was like posting pictures of him getting his vaccine. Dude, the comments were nuts on that too.
Why?
He's on Twitter and somebody like sent me I think my neighbor sent it to me. And it's him like, what up, everybody? It's a juice. Get my second dose of juice. And then the comments were like, oh, that's cool that my grandmother can't get her vaccine shot, but someone that murdered 2 people and got away with it can.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it was
pretty bad.
Gnarly. Yeah, I didn't think about the O.J. Simpson thing.
Yeah, he fucking murdered 2 people.
Yeah,
and
I
got
know
away
he
with
did.
it. No, I know. I'm just saying the question he asked.
What if it was like self-defense, though? Self-defense, I wouldn't have a problem with.
Yeah, no, fuck. Like, so when they say and everybody know that you did it, would everybody be angry at you?
Yeah, if you could kill someone, get away with it, and it was... Sorry, we have technical issues with this episode, so...
No, I was saying, but are those people mad at you that know that you did it? Or, like, is it the family of the people that you killed? Or is it, like...
I didn't say anything about killing a family.
No, of the person that you killed.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Self-defense...
That's what I mean.
Or if it was like, yeah, sorry guys, I was fucking texting and driving and I ran over somebody and I got away with it. My bad. Like, that's not my fault. That's the judicial system's fault.
Yeah, you might be a piece of shit for that.
Well, yeah, that's obviously. So, I don't know. I mean, self-defense, I feel like it's, yeah, self-defense. Go for it.
Right. But was that what he was asking, though?
If you could kill someone and get away with it scot-free, but everyone would know you did it, would you? Yeah, I think I ought to make it go to like the OJ thing, right? Or like Vince Neil from Motley Crue got in a drunken driving accident and killed like 3 people, went to jail for 6 months and got out.
Right.
I don't know. Next one, it's your fucking show. Why don't you come up with the content? Fuck you. Why don't you go to the dentist? Go fuck yourself. I do go to the dentist, and I'm going next week.
And I'm going to have a baller-ass silver
I'm going to have a baller-ass silver tooth. Now, a legit question. What should I name my daughter? That is from our good friend and mega fan, super fan Andrew Leisure. What should I name my daughter? I don't know. You have a list?
I looked up different female names.
Oh.
And there's one. It was so good. It's like Russian. It's like Weezer?
Oh,
Weezer Leisure.
Weezer Leisure.
There you go, dude. Name your daughter Weezer.
Leisure. I don't know why I said it like that, but Peja Leisure? No.
No, because
Andrea Leisure.
Oh,
name
there
after
you go.
him.
Andrew.
We didn't have a name for Ruby when she was born.
Hey, baby.
Well, hey, baby. Hey, baby. Yeah, we had like 4, and we were just like, we don't have a name yet. And then they're like, well, you have to name her because you guys have to leave in like a day. And we were like, oh shit.
Yeah, put something on the fucking birth certificate.
Yeah. So I guess they changed it. You didn't have to. You had like a month to name it. But now I guess they kind of cracked down on that. So
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Baby girl names? I don't know. Brenda. Duran. What was it? Duran, your illegitimate child. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm glad I don't have to worry about that type of shit anymore.
Yeah. That's on you, man. I don't know what your style is.
Sue. You can name it after his mom.
Oh. Or
Maxine. Maxine after his brother.
Maxine. I thought if it was a boy named Sue.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. What's your address? Fuck off. Should I feel...
Who asked what your address was?
My friend Jeremy.
Oh.
Should I feel pain when you pee? Well, should I feel pain when you pee?
Yeah. No. I shouldn't feel pain when you pee.
I haven't felt any pain when I pee. Even when I had a kidney stone, it didn't hurt. So
I don't know how. Some people.
I don't know either, man.
Giving birth.
I just think it's just my pain tolerance is like crazy high.
I just don't think it was that crazy of a stone.
Pretty good size.
I think it's really
I still have it. It's pretty good size.
You've had like 1,000 of them, haven't you?
No,
like fill the bottom of a fish tank.
Past 2.
And then the other ones got
pulverized,
eroded away.
They were pulverized by sound waves. Here's one from Lisa, our friend Scott's girlfriend. What to do when no one likes you?
Oh,
it's kind of a sad one. Just learn how to be vulnerable and accept what's wrong with you, and then find out how you can fix it. I think.
Well, yeah. Why? What makes you think people don't like you, or what? What is it about yourself, or I don't know? Are people telling you that they don't like you, or you're just say your perception? Yeah, that's interesting. Sorry, you have to ask that.
Yeah, sorry, Lisa. Jesus. But Lisa does host a podcast with 3 other ladies that's called What's Your Sign? And it's all about astrology.
Okay.
And they have a shitload of followers, and I haven't listened to it, but I heard it's pretty good. So
send some our way.
Send some our way, yeah. Nobody asked for, well, I was kind of hoping for like advice that we could give to people.
Yeah.
But,
well, like, I mean, I guess that last one.
You know what's
wasn't too
ridiculous too? I would post these on my personal Instagram, and all these questions came from there. And then, but nobody from the fan page or the show page asked any questions.
Right.
And it'd be like 20 people viewed it. And you're like, dude, no one fucking asked any questions.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You
Whatever.
gotta expect that.
Whatever. Dude, honest to God, I am fucking never eating Burger King ever again.
Go take
My
a
stomach
shit
is
or
on
throw
fire.
up. I don't even have. Oh, I have some Pepto-Bismol, like chewable things.
It's fine. My pain tolerance is
That's right.
pretty good. Yeah, so I think that's kind of it. This episode's kind of been littered with technical difficulties, but I feel like we've
Yeah, no.
pulled through.
I don't think
Banger. We had SD cards filling up left and right.
That's my bad.
So the audio might be kind of fucked up a little bit, but we'll make it work. Pete always finds a way. Did we learn anything this episode?
Take better care of your teeth.
Dude, my teeth are fine other than that.
From what it sounds like, they're not.
One out of like 30 something teeth.
30?
How many teeth do you have?
I think it's more than 30.
It's like 37, isn't it?
Oh.
This is when we need someone to like, hey, how many teeth? Like,
Yeah.
that way I'm not, hey, young Jamie,
Yeah. Jamie.
how many adult teeth?
Yeah. How many teeth are in the human head?
32.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's 12 more than in a baby set.
What?
Yeah, that's weird.
Word of the other fucking.
Well, like wisdom teeth. Babies don't have, little kids don't have wisdom teeth.
That's like what? That would be like 3 on each corner.
Yeah, I don't think I have wisdom teeth.
You never got your wisdom teeth out?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think everyone has them.
Huh. I thought that's what was like pushing down, because you had like a tooth growing down from the top, right? Like sideways.
It was
That's
growing
what they were.
sideways, and they hooked that baller ass No Limit Soldier chain to it,
To the back of the fucking dentist bumper and
pulled
fucking
it,
yanked it out.
and they just slowly like pulled it down, and now I have this.
So how
fucking,
could you open your mouth all the way?
Yeah, it was just like the gum. It was like connected up here, and it would pull the tooth down. I honestly, God, like it sounds like it was a fucking racket.
But
like,
the chain had to like slowly over time pull that tooth down, right?
it was a really short chain.
Right. So that's what I mean. Could you open your mouth all the way then?
Yeah.
How does that work?
I have no idea, dude. And honestly, like looking back on it,
Because if you had your mouth closed, then there would be slack in the chain, and it wouldn't be pulling down on anything.
yeah, I don't know. It was the stupidest.
It was high school. You should be able to remember.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know. It was just fucking dumb. Like looking back on it, it's like really there was no other way. You couldn't have just taken the tooth out and given me a fake tooth.
Yeah, probably. But mom and dad were going to pay for some crazy root canal.
We have
surgery.
they have dental insurance.
I guess.
It was all free.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Didn't you have Insminger back then?
Fuck that guy. No, I didn't. I had some dude up here.
Oh,
Dr. Ensminger hit me.
Wisner, or was it? Was that Wisner?
I don't know. Dr. Ensminger hit me one time, and
Yeah,
then they were
did he,
like,
slap you?
he like he didn't backhand me. I shouldn't do that. But he was like, "You're fine," like something like that. He was pulling a tooth, and of course they're like, "No, he didn't do that." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you
You
okay?
weren't there.
Yeah, you weren't there. He could have raped me for all I know."
For all you know, you weren't asleep, right?
Maybe. What if I was? What if he had to knock me out?
Oh well, then I'm sorry.
Well, sorry doesn't cut it. Doesn't work. Maybe. Well, No, I don't think I was molested by a dog. We shouldn't go into this.
Yeah.
This is how you get sued. I think we learned that I can not only fuck up a giraffe, I could fuck up a boa constrictor if I had to.
Yeah, no. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with you. I don't think that you could just whip a snake around or whatever. The
I
fuck
didn't
you
say
said.
that. You
Or
choke
would
them
be-
out.
It would be fucking flapping around. I don't think it's
Dude,
like that.
If all you gotta do is just get on top of that thing, start choking it, put all your
Yeah,
weight
but-
on top of it.
Why would you have to do that? Unless it's around. If it's already around you, attacking you, you wouldn't have to just jump. You don't just see a snake and just jump on it.
Well, if it like got a hold, if it was like trying to hurt you.
If it's not constricting you already, it's not doing anything to you.
Well,
You're
that's
just like,
neither here
snake!
nor
Get it!
just attacking for no reason. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. You're just eating fucking a rodent.
We're at the zoo.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Get out of the cage. We're gonna lose our membership.
This is a zoo membership.
We actually have a zoo membership.
I didn't even know they had those.
Yeah, dude, the zoo is a fucking depressing ass place.
Yeah.
That's
Just
one
see
thing
some
I haven't.
sad fucking monkeys and
Yeah, that's one thing I haven't missed in
Horse.
COVID. The zoo, movie theaters, malls. I don't give a fuck about gyms, but
yeah. What about like barbershops or restaurants?
oh,
or...
you can go to the barbershop.
Huh?
I went to the barbershop not that long ago because I went to go help him out. I was like, oh, like because if it gets too long,
Help them out. You were
yeah, I was
begin
like, guys, you guys have been standing all day. Take a seat.
Yeah.
Pop
I
those
got
shoes
this guy.
off. Yeah. Those dogs are barking, bro. Yeah, I got this one. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, straight shave, huh? All right.
Yeah.
Slit somebody's throat.
Yeah. How do you turn this thing on? No, because if I don't shave it and it gets too thick, then I gotta like take the clippers to it, then I gotta shave it. It takes it's like 40 minutes.
Man, being bald sounds terrible.
Dude,
It's
whoever
a lot.
says shaving their head was fucking easy is a piece of shit. I'm gonna kick that dude in the nuts. You gotta do it like once a week. It's fucking stupid. So it kind of got too long one day, and I was like, I drove by and there's nobody there. I was like, I'll just go in there because they're cool dudes. But yeah, they were like they had their face shields on, and I had a mask on, and you just took the mask off to like do behind my ears and do my beard, and then you put it back on. It was fine. There's no fucking reason for any of those places to have been closed down.
Yeah.
Like a gym, legitimately. Yeah, everyone's breathing on each other, sweating everywhere.
Just like, yeah, breathing super hard.
Yeah.
And the treadmills are all within 3 feet of each other, you know?
But even then, you could just do limited capacity.
Right.
I mean, I feel like I was messaging with somebody today. Like, she was saying by summertime she thinks concerts will be back. I think concerts will be back to like limited capacity.
Well, I mean, with more vaccines and stuff being, you know, people getting the vaccines and stuff, I think, yeah, it'll, I don't know. I hope by like fall, everything's pretty much back to normal.
Right into flu season. No, yeah, but like we went to the bar the other night. I wasn't drinking. I was driving the guys. But like there was nobody there. We got there was maybe like 6 people there. Nobody had a mask on. People were roaming around. We had our masks on, and we were the fucking weirdos. But like, or like we went. Did I tell you about the pizza place by us?
Mm-mm.
I may have talked about it. Went to go pick up a pizza, and I walk in. There's like 12 people just sitting down eating inside.
Like at the same table?
No, like at the tabletops,
Okay.
like not spread out at all. And I kind of like sat down. They're like, "Oh, it's still gonna be a minute." So I sat down and had a beer, and there was a dude like from me to you, and I was like, "Hey, are we doing indoor dining right now?"
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "I mean, no one's stopping them." And then the bartender was like, "Yeah, if they didn't want us to do this, they'd shut us down."
Yeah.
So
Well, I went and picked up a pizza from Rick's the other night, and there was people inside eating, but it was like every other table. So,
yeah, man,
I mean,
it's doable. Like
Right.
this whole thing has just gotten out of control. Like
Yeah.
I'm more concerned now about the schools. I mean,
like the kids spreading
yeah,
it,
because
or
no, they're not going to spread it. But like it's fucking people up. Like people are like having to
Yeah,
work
people are still
and
fucking
do
dying.
all that shit, and I don't know, man. It's just to that point where you're just like, all right, fucking, you're getting like 2 million people a day vaccinated. Now I guess anybody 18 and over can get one. by May or something like that.
I don't know.
So I don't know. I mean, it's just like, dude, fucking open everything back up. Do limited capacity if you can. Like,
right. And then everybody should just still fucking be careful. Wear a mask.
Yeah,
you know?
it's not hard.
No.
It's harder to not wear one and go somewhere than it is to just be like, meh.
Well, especially if they're mandatory. Well, I feel like a lot of places though don't enforce it anymore, or like
No,
they're
don't.
pretty lax. Yeah.
Dude, went to the bar the other night.
Right.
Not this bar, but a couple of weekends ago. My brother-in-law, we were hanging out, and we walked over to the one by us. We were the only people in there wearing masks, and still, it was kind of like, fuck, there's a lot of people in here, man.
Right.
Like, this is kind of nuts.
Does Damon have his shot or vaccine? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got vaccinated. So yeah, it's a trip, man. It's nuts. But like, we went out last weekend. I guess I'm being pretty reckless. I've been to like two bars.
Yeah, Jesus.
3
Christ.
bars.
Thanks for coming over.
Fine.
I haven't had mine yet.
But it was weird. The one that we went to was the one that we used to always go to when we lived over in this area. And I went inside to take a piss, and it was weird being inside the place, and it was completely empty.
Yeah. What,
Like,
Hilltop? Or
yeah.
what? Oh, okay.
The hilltop was completely empty. It was a trip, but whatever. I mean, I think we're kind of at the tail end of this thing, hopefully.
Yeah.
I don't think we need sports to come back this year. I think we're kind of cool off that.
I think like kids sports, like high school baseball and like stuff like that should be happening.
Yeah,
I
sports
think.
nobody gives a fuck about.
Yeah, but like on TV and like, or going to a sporting event. Like,
we can go like a few more months without sports.
Yeah.
Or concerts. Like,
Right.
so, but.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I feel like why rush it, you know?
Yeah.
Like we've already gone this long. What's another couple months, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, just open the economy back up, but like, we don't
Right.
need massive gatherings of people.
Right.
So, but, all right. Well, I guess, yeah, that's
that
good.
note-
Again, there might have been some technical issues, but as,
Yeah, we'll get it
as
figured
always,
out.
Pete figures it out. So, yeah, I guess we learned that, you know, whatever we learned. No, sorry. I'm never eating. Fuck Burger King. That's all I'm going to say. So
there goes them as a sponsor. Thanks.
well, good. Fuck them. All right. Well, yeah, we will see you guys next episode.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.